Jan Ochoa.
Dan Reichert.
Look at this cool dude.
This is a cool dude.
That is a straight up cool dude. I will go into who he is in a second, but this is Like a Dragon, Ishin, exclamation point. I don't know if you have to say all that, but that's my buddy. I live here. Don't worry about him. Okay.
Oh, okay. He's your roommate?
Yeah, well, look, we're not going to talk about it. I'm going to try to be pretty spoiler-free in this, because this is a very story-heavy game. If you've played the Yakuza series, you are aware of it. As you can see here, I have a pre-order bonus or deluxe whatever edition thing. I can just be straight up, that's Kiryu. Remember Kiryu?
Oh, that is 100% Kiryu.
I can just walk around 1860s Japan as Kiryu with the suit, but I believe is that ludonarrative dissonance? Is that what the kids talk about on the internet?
Dan, listen, I was ready to explain a hero's journey, not a ludicrous narrative thing. That's the Fast and Furious series. That's when he's like starts as a side character, but now he's part of the family. So yeah, I guess that's what Yakuza is.
Well, we're gonna keep it all era appropriate here. It's 1860s Japan. I believe our nation, the United States, was in the throes of a civil war at the time. I don't know if Japan has ever had a civil war. Probably, it's been around longer than the States. I bet they had a civil war at some point.
They definitely have ghosts.
They have ghosts?
Oh, Japan probably hella has ghosts.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Well, let's see what's in here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run around this city, and I'm just going to do weird Yakuza bullshit and get in some fights and explain that. I'm going to try to avoid hard, narrative stuff, because I'm pretty deep into the game. I'm 30 hours into the game. There's some shit going on here. Let me do this. Let's see what this side thing is here, and then I'll give you a little more detail on who my fella is and all that stuff.
Sure.
All right, that's right. There is an author in here. I've talked to him before. He's having writer's block. He was going to kill himself, but then I came in and I was like, hey, don't kill yourself.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need someone to check up on someone.
Yeah, he's my buddy. I'm trying to be, I'm living in a little, it's like a little motel type thing. Oh, yeah. So he wanted to write, he was trying to figure out a story, and I think I convinced him to write a story about a dog. It's been a while, so I'm getting caught up on this situation. I've been, doing serious murder shit for a while.
For folks that don't know, this is technically a remaster or re-release of an old PS3 game, right?
So it was a PS4 launch game. There was also a PS3 version from many years back. Never came to the States, so this is a nice little surprise for us to get this here. And it feels like this is a straight-up Yakuza game. It is set in a different period. It's really, really been fascinating. I will say I am loving this game.
Nice.
A whole lot. And Jan, we were talking a little bit before we recorded. You and I are kind of in similar boats in that I think we appreciate this series. We kind of got into it late with Zero, and haven't played all of them by any means. You're the same, right?
Yeah, I'm in the same. I thought it was odd that they decided to call this Like a Dragon versus Yakuza, but I think it's a good entry point into the series because it's similar mechanics, similar side silliness, but you don't need to be familiar with all of the deep Kiryu Majima lore going on.
And maybe that's why we got into Zero, is because that was an entry point, and it was kind of intimidating to have 7 of these games or whatever. This is the same thing where it's it's kind of its own standalone deal. So I think that's why I've been really jumping into it, because I don't feel that intimidation of the wider breadth of the story. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Doing a little bespoke story here, and it's been really great. Okay, so the dog, I Am But a Dog is the name of the book he's writing based on my recommendation. So the dog resigns and finds a peaceful life. Okay, I think he's going to need some more story details here. So let's help this dude out. Oh, dog needs a nickname. All right, we got dogs, Jan.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Scout, Razor, Gizmo. I think we got good names for dogs going on.
100%. Oh, Sobriquet. Ooh.
We're big on 5-letter dog names.
Is Diesel a 5-letter?
Nickname and the title. Wait, is it a different book? Oh, God. Botch-chan?
Oh, hell yeah. Has to be Botch-chan.
This is for you, Matthew.
That might be the first name. It's a 5-letter name, too.
It is. There you go. We'll see if we get a Yakuza clip into the next Botchamania.
Oh, please. Speaking about wrestling, though,
yes, please.
there is
I know
for
where you're
folks
going.
that don't know, there's some interesting wrestling tie-ins throughout the series, but specifically, there's one in this game that I'm excited to perhaps see.
I will show that to you once we go into some combat stuff. That is a system that comes into play a bit into the game, so I'm still kind of like trying to figure out all the that whole situation, but I'll show you. Okay.
You mentioned you were 30 hours in. How far in the story do you think you are, Dan?
I'm in chapter 7 right now, and I want to say this has like 13 or 14 chapters based on what I heard. Okay, so here's the deal here. See this fella? He looks like Kiryu, right?
Yes.
He's not Kiryu. You see, his shoot name is Sakamoto Ryoma, but I'm kayfabing as Saito Hajime right now. So everyone around here, they know me as Saito Hajime, but for shoot, I'm Sakamoto Ryoma. He has no connection to Kiryu whatsoever. I'm not going to say why. I'm just kind of undercover. Some shit went down at the very beginning of this game, and I've been I kind of fled, and I'm living I'm kayfabing in this city here.
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to spoil anything because, again, the story, I will say, I have found very good. I'm very invested in it. And, I'm not a big talky story guy typically in games, but this one's been very good. You know what else helps? These games are pretty dense with characters and story. So cover your eyes if you don't want to see any details here. But this thing has been very helpful, I believe. If you go into here, we got a straight up flow chart where it explains, here's all these dudes, and if you click in, you can kind of see details on them. You might recognize this guy. We've got ourselves a Majima. But yeah, and it updates as things in the story happen. I will say here, Majima, he wears that fucking cloak, and he never washes it, so every time he kills someone, it just gets more bloody, and he wears it forever. He's insane in this, and it's awesome. He's great.
His introduction into the story is absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, he is great. We got Cody Rhodes down here. He made it in. That's a wrestling connection. Let's see. So yes, it's very easy. Like if I haven't played in a couple days and I pick it up, it's like, oh, okay, right. Here's what's going on. I will say this masked man, vaguely, this is the whole thing I'm searching after. This is a revenge tale. I'm trying to figure out what the deal is with this dude. All I have to go off of is he has a very unique fighting style.
Yeah.
Yes. And have you been playing this, Jan?
Yeah. I think I'm 10 hours in, so I'm still in chapter 1. I'm just kidding. It's still fairly early on, but the demo that I played was around this same time in the story.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you've seen the Majima, that version of the character, his intro, which is awesome. Oh yeah. That is actually the perfect demo to put in front of people. Absolutely. Okay, so this guy, I've been helping him a lot. He's got a home situation going on where his wife really wants him to catch fish, and he's been fishing for 5 years, but he's never caught a single fish. So I basically fish, and then I give him these so he can take it back to his wife and be like, hey, I caught this. Yeah, he's not very good at this.
Hey, sometimes you can't choose your job.
It's true.
Your job chooses you.
Absolutely. And now he's got a fish that he's just carrying home. You can check pots. That's fun. You can pull up well water. I enjoy that. Let's go fishing real quick.
Yeah.
Just catch fish or two.
This is such a great game. Like, the story's great in the Yakuza games, right? From the ones I've played, at least. But I just wind up spending so much time, Dan, just doing all the dumb side stuff.
Well, it's so great because... Oh, I just got a new... wait. What was the new one I got? I thought I got a new all-arounder. Maybe not. Is this the river or is this sea? This is river? Sure. Yeah, so when I sit down to play this game, it's like I have times where it's like, you know what? I just want to fuck around, run around, do sub-stories. And then I'll have times where I sit down. It's like, you know what? Let's do a chapter. Let's do a story mission. And I find them both to be super-duper fun. Yeah, it's great for just aimlessly walking around. Like, sub-stories will find you. Hang on, I got to wait for a vibration. Watch how detailed this fish is going to be.
Can't wait.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Hooked.
That's a good-looking fish right there.
That's a great fish.
That's a file fish. Yeah, it's great because like just walking around, shit is going to come to you. You're going to see weird people with bubbles above their heads, and it's going to be like, all right, let's see what this person's whole deal is. Oh, it's a lady that never stops talking, and I have to listen to her for a super long time, and she'll quiz me on whether I was paying attention. Sure, I guess I'm doing that,
And then 5 feet away, there's a guy that can't chop wood anymore, and you have to help him chop wood.
Oh god, we'll see if we get to the wood chopping. The wood chopping's good. The cannon stuff is great. See, this just happened to me.
Yep.
Oh, this is great too. So check this out. So it says, oh, you heard about the black ships? You see that plus hamburger or whatever button glossary thing?
Mm-hmm.
So I can hit this, and it's like, oh, there's some context. Oh, black ships were naval craft built in the Western world. Okay, they were intimidating, and they contrasted Japanese. It's great, and those will pop up whenever it's like a city name or a concept or something, so it's great reminders for someone like me who forgets things immediately. It's made it very easy to follow the story and just the setting and everything. It's man, it's a lot of smart decisions here.
Yeah, and you know something? This might sound weird, but I feel like this could be used as a great history tool, or at least to give like context, because it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Oh God, no. Well, it does the Yakuza thing where it's like the main story is treated deadly seriously all the time, and then everything else is the weirdest bullshit you've ever seen. And
like Hitman and wrestling.
Yes, and Metal Gear. Exactly. It's the biggest mix of like actual serious shit and then like, you know, straight up murder. And then here's just like, oh, this lady wants a cucumber because she's super horny, you know?
And this guy's gonna just fight you.
Yes. Yeah, these guys. Oh, wait, let's see if I have heat. I think this is my favorite thing to do. If I'm in the brawler style, grab, bring you over here. And fuck you, dude. Yes. Great. 4 different styles here. So you got, I like this one a lot. This is Wild Dancer, so I can use guns and swords, which also I love because Kiryu is always just like hitting people with motorcycles or punching them. Here, I'm just going in, and let me just switch here. I'm just fucking shooting dudes to death. Like, it's funny as hell to me. I can just shoot dudes.
I think I talked about it on the Bobcast after the preview event, but I could see John Luke next to me handling the boss battle before you meet older Majima.
Yeah.
And I just see him playing the game masterfully, and then I just pull out a gun and keep shooting the dude.
I know. It's very much that Indiana Jones thing of the guy with the sword and everything. And it's like, fuck, I'm just going to shoot you. Okay, maybe I'll explain the situation now. So this is the trooper thing. This is the thing that they introduced fairly late, and you made a wrestling reference. Yes, friend of the site, Kenny Omega is in this game, kind of. So if you go here, there's a whole troopers deal here. So you can see I got a bear. I got an egg laying chicken. Let's see who I've got here. So
damn, is that a VTuber?
I think that's a VTuber, Natasha Nanners. That seems like probably a VTuber. So based on where you put them, there's the corporal slot here. And so if you put someone in the corporal slot, you get the corporal trait over there on the right. If you put them in the trooper slot, you get that, and that's something you can trigger kind of during battle and everything. You'll notice I don't have Kenny Omega in here, and that's because he comes in at a level 99, and I want to level things up, you know? So there's Mr. Omega. We'll put him in just so we can show it off. But he's got the essence of the one-winged angel, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes. So I'll show you what that is. That's an attack. So he's not like there's a picture of him there, but he's not he doesn't show up. He's not a character, really. But yes, I can't level him up.
Just Kenny Omega.
Yes, he's just Kenneth, which everyone just got their names here. What are other ones? I don't know. Vampy Bit Me is probably a streamer.
She's a cosplayer, yeah.
A cosplayer, okay. Alex McCauley, he's the guy that does the covers, right, on the bass?
Oh, yeah.
That shit's really good. He's really awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's a character. What other? Co Carnage, that's a YouTuber, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Natasha Nanners is probably. Is there any details? No, that's just her skills. Kenny Omega, we all know.
Raul Coley, I'm familiar with his work.
Had dinner with him at the VGAs. I think he's the voice guy, right?
He's. I don't know if he does voices. He's an actor, man.
Wait, he was in a game, right?
Yeah.
He was on stage during the VGAs, right? Because I remember I recognized him being on stage because then I had dinner with him after.
That's why you had dinner with. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It'd be weird if it was just me and him having it. I couldn't remember who he was, but it was like there were like 12 people at the table and he was sitting across it, so I didn't really talk to him. But I technically had dinner with that guy.
You had dinner with him.
Yes. Kenny Omega's been on our E3 couch, of course.
Yes.
The Bear. I don't think we've ever worked with the
not been
bear.
on the E3 couch.
No. I like my weird ass chicken here. He's good. He just lays eggs, and the results could be fair or foul. Let's get into a fight, and let's see the essence of the one-winged angel. So basically, so you can make these squads, and you can assign the squads to certain fighting styles and things like that. So when I go in here to a fight, it'll be like, okay, brawler has these 3 available. You know, sword slinger or whatever it's called is another one. Let's see. These guys seem like they're up to no good. Hey. Hey.
You guys are just dudes?
Wait, are you
guys
just dudes?
having fun?
No, they're not just dudes.
Ah, there we go.
They're bad. They're outlaws. Okay, so I had Kenny on Brawler. Okay, so let's what essence of the one-winged angel here. Goodbye, moi, and good night.
Okay.
So we got us some Kenny in there.
Oh.
Yes.
That's great. That's great.
So this thing here, I just did a attack boost for Brawler, so all my attacks are doing more. So yeah, they've all got their cooldowns and everything, so I switched to Gunslinger. It's got a few. I can flip around, see if I got anything available. I have liked the Sword Slinger. It's probably not the name, but the sword style. That's been very good, and it's got good defense and offense and everything. So let me show you how you level those up. There's been like sphere grid type things in previous Yakuza games.
Oh,
Not crazy different here, but each one of the styles, Swordsman, not Sword Slinger. I'm thinking of Devil May Cry Gunslinger. Anyway. You see, I've got one orb for Swordsman, Gunman, Wild Dancer, and Training. So Training,
yes,
the gray ones can go anywhere. As you can see, most of these I have a mix of the solid ones and the gray ones. The way that works is, so let's say I go into Swordsman. If I want to put in, like I've got a blue one that is just for Swordsman. So let's say I want to go in here I had this thing here, and I put a training one in there. I can replace that with a blue one, which can only go into Swordsman, which frees up that gray one that I can put anywhere. So I can take that one that I just freed up, go over to Gunman, and be like, all right, let's get, what do we got? Oh, yep, health. That's always a good one. Just put that in there. Oh, crap, I put the actual, okay, I put the actual Gunman one in there. So, but the silver ones are the ones that I could just like, right here. And then I can swap it out with the gold one if I want to free up a gray one later. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's just fun. Like each one of these has plenty of things you can level up here. Heat. That seems really good. That and
I love this stupid font. I love how exaggerated it is.
It's really good. Very good. I believe I have that font in my Streamlabs. I think it's called Edo. All right, so let's see. I want to show some mini games and stuff too, because there's plenty. I'm sure we will get into other fights. I wouldn't say that there's like a bunch of crazy shit with the fighting system that like it doesn't feel completely different than Yakuza 0 or other ones I've played. It is that style.
Yeah. Have you found yourself, Dan, like having to switch to specific styles for encounters, or
some
just however you're feeling?
No, I'll see some that like, if they have swords and stuff and my brawler stuff isn't really getting through it, then I'll switch to a sword thing so I can actually like kind of counterattack and everything. So yeah, there are some that will not react well. Or if it's long distance and you just want to be able to pick them off with a gun as much as possible before they get to you, that's very helpful.
Right.
So here is a mini game thing where I can order my udon, or I can. Oh, by the way, this guy. Oh, the reason I started working at the shop is because he started talking about sex, and he air humped a bunch to show like, oh, you got to hit it from the different angles, and he was thrusting the air, and he threw his back out. So now I got to pitch in at the shop because he was thrusting at the air too hard.
Right. There's social links with majority of the vendors, right?
Yeah,
Not
you got the
all
bar,
the vendors,
the
but
friendship gauge, the
specific
bond
ones, yeah.
thing. Yeah, totally. Okay. I got to quickly memorize, and I'm doing a harder difficulty here, so let's try this.
Oh, this.
Okay. X, B, Y, Y, X, Y, B. 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 Yes! Okay, Jesus.
Wow.
Wow, that was hard. Okay. All right. And if I freak out, I can do the LB recommended one, which makes them all the same. Okay. A, Y, X... A, Y, X, Y, B, B, X. A, Y, X, Y, B, B, X. A, Y, X, Y, B, B, X. Okay.
Yes.
Whew. The bar is really fast. It's kind of hard to do. Okay. Let me see if I can just... Okay, now it's all that. I can do that. You can only do that once per minigame. So,
Okay. I didn't come across this minigame at all.
What's that?
I didn't come across this minigame at all. This is great.
Came pretty late. Okay, A-A-Y, I-X-X-X-X, A-A-Y, X-X-X-B. Okay, A-A-Y, X-X-X-B. A-A-Y, X-X-X-B. Oh, damn it. See, you barely even have time.
That was fast.
Man, I would order the tempura, I think.
Yeah, I love me some good tempura.
It's really good. X-A-A-B-X-B-B. X...
X-A... Yeah, you got it, yeah.
Okay. My noodle skills are 8, Dan.
That's more than one, Dan.
It's true. Okay. BYAAXXB. 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 Oh, yeah!
Fantastic, Dan.
Hell yes.
Now you've ascended to 9 Dan.
I am 9 Dan. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
BBB XYYA. BBB XYYA. BBB XYYA. Yes! Holy shit, the best I've done.
Oh,
All right.
you're a noodle skill master.
Oh, I can do another recommended? Oh, I thought you could only do once. Okay, fuck it. Let's do it. You want some tanuki? I don't even know what that is outside of Mario 3.
I think I need to look this up now.
It's not just the raccoon with balls, is it? Like, you wouldn't eat that.
No.
Okay.
What?
I can't get enough tanuki. XXBBABY. Oh, baby. XXB baby.
The people need tanuki.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I got 1 heart left. I can recommend again? How am I getting all these?
You're a noodle master, Dan.
That's true. I'm a 7 Dan noodle master. By the way, he's just taking time to do this in the middle of like extremely personal revenge murder tale.
That's just a life lesson, folks. You know?
You got to find time for joy even if things are bad.
Exactly.
X yay BBA. Oh yeah! Hell yeah!
This is hilarious. Just thinking like a super serious swordsman. You know what? I'm just gonna pick up a shift at the udon shop.
Yes. Okay. X. Oh, nice. Yeah, because the owner couldn't stop humping the air.
I'm sure that happened all the time.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Japan
yeah.
in the Edo period.
Yes. AYB XAAY. AYB. Ah! Okay, is that it? Let's see if
yeah.
I get a cut of the money too for this.
84 guests. Wow.
Superb.
Fantastic.
It's like that Kirby minigame in the new Kirby where you're serving up the... I'm up for serving food minigames in anything, pretty much. I'm the God of Udon?
I've always said that, Dan.
Thank you. I got a bunch of chicken in a slow cooker right now. I made something this morning. I got 8 hours in the slow cooker.
There you
some
go.
Burritos.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's definitely cooked now. I mean, I hope.
Yeah. All right. Oh, this is Tom Petty. He wants to drink a lot. He talks a lot. I'm not going to get into a whole conversation with him. Rest in peace. All right, those prize tickets I'm finding on the ground. It's very annoying. I can use one at a time here to get bullshit prizes that suck, but then I did it so much that I unlocked this one, which gets rid of 5 at a time, and they're not as sucky. So let's do some of that. I only got 13.
I wish I had more time to just play this game.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's an awful lot going on.
Like, if you ever want to lose, like, a day of your life, folks, pick up a Yakuza game, or this.
Yeah, I convinced my sister to start it, because she's never played it, and it seems very up her alley, so I've been watching her stream Yakuza 0, and it's just like, oh boy, if you're liking this, you got a lot more to go. So, she started with 0.
Oh, that's the best starting point, right?
I think so, yeah. But also, like, for anyone watching, if you just want to like get that non-intimidating entry point, I think this is a really solid one. Oh, totally. Virtue. I want to talk about that system. That's a cool system here. So you see, I prayed there and I got virtue, and like most of the things you do around town will grant you with virtue. These guys are probably up to no good. Let me pick up this fucking prize ticket. It's always a prize ticket.
Makes them disappear.
Never exciting. Wait, what?
Oh,
that's a book that Tom Petty wants to read to me.
Oh.
Wait, don't fight me. I'm going to go to a shrine. So if you go to a big shrine, you can pray to get a little bit of virtue.
Oh, right.
And then you can spend your virtue like currency. So I will exchange virtue here. And as you can see, the very first stuff I did was I got all of these virtue cultivation levels here. Because anytime there's like a thing you can buy that's like, oh, it increases your XP gain or whatever, I always prioritize that because then it's just going to pay dividends the entire game. So I've been getting a lot of virtue. So I got 3,000 now. I got some good sprinting, got some good inventory capacity. I had not bought that nice fishing pole yet. We are going to talk about this in a second. I'm excited to show you that.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. All right.
Oh, man. I hate this game, Dan. It's
much to do.
great. It's so
really
much to do. I think 2023 might be like another fantastic year for games.
It's starting very strong, yes. I'm not going to spend anything yet because most of my stuff is higher ticket stuff. So let's go. I want to show some stuff on the way back down here. Have you raced the chickens? Have you done that?
Yes, I have.
Oh, hang on. I love this kid. This is the Junk Boy.
Oh, I love Junk Boy.
Yeah, he's great. So he's just a little idiot that you can just give him anything and he's thrilled with it. So, because like all his kids have these toys and stuff and he's jealous of them. And so you just give him anything, just like a bent screw or something. And he'll be like, oh my God, yeah. Like he'll just make a toy out of it.
These kids are going to love this bent screw.
Yes. I just give him like pieces of paper and like just metal sheets or whatever. All right, let's see what he wants here. A pill bug. Wait, I completed my bond with the Junk Boy.
Oh, the Junk Boy's now going to become a junk man.
That's right. I'm a junk man. So I'm just done. Well, here, let me give you something. I know I don't have anything to gain, but let me just give you something.
How generous of you.
This would be a nice guy. Do you want some green water? Maybe a worm? I'm not giving him a passion pill. I got a lot of green water here. You like veggies? There's another kid that fucking loves veggies. Any kind of veggie. What's just some dumb bullshit I can give him? A misshapen screw. You know what? I'll give you a whole ass fish. Take a carp. What even is this? Have you never seen a fish, you idiot?
Just carrying around a fish in your robe this whole time.
You live by the water in Japan. I think you've seen a fish before, you idiot. Oh, good. Let's get a prize stick. Hang on.
He's not going to eat the fish.
That's
Junk
true.
Boy may be malnourished.
He's making a toy out of it, yes. All right, let's get down to here. There is a chicken race place. I don't know where it is. You bet on chickens, that race. There's also like a gambling den, and there's just a bunch of games I don't understand. And then I play poker and lose. What's going on here?
There's also karaoke.
Yes, there's karaoke. There's dancing. Oh, we should show some of that, yeah. Oh, shit.
The black ship we talked about.
That doesn't seem like a black ship. Oh, speaking of that, I should show something I have.
This game is great.
Is that Mads Mikkelsen?
This looks more like Sads Mikkelsen.
I don't think this guy's a real black ship guy.
No, I don't think so.
Doesn't seem to pose a threat. I love the music.
It's funny how they frame the gaijin or the foreigners. Like, they all kind of seem like doofuses.
Oh, yeah. Just big, dumb mustaches. And there's the weird gun guy. I don't know if you met him. He's actually kind of cool. Most of them are pretty doofy.
Tom Petty's great, though.
Tom Petty's a good dude. Yeah, he just wants to drink with you and hear stories. Okay. It's not an intimidating man. I switched to the Dragon of Dojima outfit for like one mission, and I was like, this looks weird. This is taking me out of it. I can't do that.
I appreciate that it's there.
Yeah, yeah. Drink sake. Okay. Cold and nausea with seasickness with the nausea of being drunk. Okay, so we got to get this guy drunk. Do I have sake on my person? Let's see.
I mean, that'll make you forget about some problems, right?
Oh, yeah. Give the man sake. Okay, good. If you want to hide a tree, put it in a forest. If you want to hide seasickness, get drunk. It's the Japanese way. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You ever been to Japan?
No, I've been dying to.
It's definitely a place to get drunk. Both times I've gone, I've had nights where I did karaoke and there's no windows, and then I've left and it's been light outside, and we were all very surprised both times.
Hell yeah. I love karaoke time machines.
I went to karaoke with Konami, and they specifically took us to a place across from Konami, and they had Metal Gear songs on the machine. So the amount of times we sang Snake Eater were a lot. And When Heavens Divide, I think that's another Donna Burke one from Peace Walker.
That sounds right.
Herp, danger, vomiting. Okay, that didn't work at all. Shit. Anyone else have a cure? You ever been seasick?
Yeah, I just throw up.
I don't even know who to talk to here.
He looks like a combination of Mads Mikkelsen and Christopher Walken, now that I've gotten a better look at him.
I could see it, yeah. Lady, you got anything? Exercise? Okay. Sweat the toxins out. All right. Do a training session with them. All right.
Hey, that makes sense.
He is skeptical of this sweating out toxins idea. Yeah, skepticism's probably good. Anytime I hear the word toxins, my skepticism meter goes up.
Yeah, at least a good 2-3 points.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to sweat it out, buddy. Your heart is in chaos.
Constantly. Wow, this game is speaking to me. Oh, no.
You never really know where these side stories are going to go.
That's the best part.
Does that count?
That was count.
Oh, mysterious. I don't know if he's a mysterious. He has a sword?
Just gave it to him.
Oh. Hang on, let me see if I can do something real dumb here. Wait, can I not switch? I can't switch. Can I switch troopers out? Let me see. I can only be the sword style right now, but I would like to do something stupid. Let's do... Oh, can I not edit right now? Oh, I want to send a bear on this guy. Damn it. I don't think I can.
That's the ultimate training.
Yes. Stop him out.
Oh, he's not doing much damage at all, huh?
No.
Oh, this
win.
is great.
That's really good for pushing dudes away from you. If we're ever on a trip and I'm hungover, Jan, I want you to do this to me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is the first thing I'm doing. We're not going to explain it to anyone.
Right. See if he's doing better now.
As long as the hotel has a gym, this is happening.
And swords.
First, we'll try sake, and then this, and then whatever it's going to present us with next.
I beat up Alex Navarro in a hotel once with kendo sticks.
That sounds like a good time.
It was a good time. I think we have a video on giantbomb.com of that. Wait, sorry, is he good now?
I think
Wait,
it said, like, you can always go back and help him.
Oh, okay. Come back later. Got it. Okay, so he's going to be hungover for a while. All right, let's go. I want to show another pretty cool thing that is in this, and I did not expect. I'm going to go back to my villa. Folks, this game has a surprise Stardew in it.
Is that what Stardew's all about? Just villas?
It's just planting shit and having a farm. Wait, why was I looking at that tree? Anyway, I got a farm. Look at this shit.
Oh, you know, because of the pervy Disney farming game, I think I like farming games.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
I'm too scared to get into Stardew, Dan.
Dude, Stardew's really
look at this grid.
Dude, it's the Resident Evil 4. Watch this. Let's go to my farming plan. I can reset it. So if I want to, I can say like, okay, so we're going to do pumpkins here. We're going to do cucumbers. We can rotate it. We got cucumbers there. Or one thing you can do if you don't want to do it like this is I unlocked a thing where I have spontaneous farming. So I can go down here. Boom.
Oh.
It just makes a thing for me. I can spread manure. Oh, I don't have any fertilizer right now. I got a scarecrow up there that'll prevent damage. I got a level 3 farm. So yes, you just grow stuff here. You upgrade the amount of space you have. Oh, there's my scarecrow. Oh, I got a chicken coop over here.
Nice.
No eggs right now. I got a dog house and a cat bed, but I have not befriended any dogs or cats enough to have them come back here. But I'm ready for them when they do. Why do they want me to look at this tree? This is a new thing.
Maybe you gotta train the tree.
Could be right for the old couple. Oh, yeah. There's a side story here. I need to find a cherry blossom. This girl lives here. Her parents died, and she couldn't pay off the thing. And I was like, hey, if you just like let me live here, I'll pay for it.
I hope to actually just get that type of deal because it seems impossible to own a home here in the Bay Area. So I'm just going to befriend someone.
Yeah.
And they'll just let me live there.
Yeah, just check like Facebook Marketplace or something.
Oh yeah, under the free section.
I did not realize this when I moved into my house, but I have cherry trees on my property, and I was super excited when they bloomed right when I moved in. And I didn't really know the whole deal, the whole gimmick with cherry trees. And I was like, man, look at that. That's great. We should have like a picnic under it and cherry tree blossoms. It's just gorgeous. And then like a week later, they all fell.
Yeah.
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 So I just got to appreciate it when it blooms, but they look nice. This is a
makes
sad
the floor
story.
all sticky.
It makes what?
It makes the floor all sticky when cherries fall.
Oh, it does?
Well, you know, like the fruit falling. From
There's no fruits. It's just the leaves, right? Are there?
Oh, well, I mean, some cherry trees have cherries.
I didn't realize that. I guess. Wait, no, cherry blossom, right? It's cherry blossom.
Listen, Dan, I just got into farming games. I don't know how foliage and... Is that what an arboretum is?
I don't fucking know what that means. Isn't that where they keep butterflies?
I want to say emporium, but that doesn't feel right either.
Oh, okay. This is my my house here, so I can do a few things. I can sleep. Oh, let me take a bath here. This is around the, I won't show too much more. I just wanted to show like the variety of side stuff here. Again, there is a whole story to this game too that is very good, but because I'm deep into spoiler country here, I don't want to show too much. It's a revenge tale. You're kind of undercover. It's very cool. I've been very, very into it.
Folks, yeah, I back up Dan on the story in this game being like really, really fascinating. But if you just want to lose days,
yes,
please.
You just want to cook some meals? We can cook some meals.
I mean, you're a noodle master, a god of udon.
I'm a 9-day
someone once said.
Noodle master. Ooh, I got enough. I've never made invigorating miso soup. Let's see what this involves. Each one of these has been like a different minigame type thing. We got some WarioWare in our Yakuza.
I feel like Sega just thought like, hey, we like video games. Let's just put all of them in one.
Yeah. I'm just so happy that Sega is still doing Sega shit.
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay, it's going to have some momentum here. I'm going to let go. Now? No! Wait. Oh, no. Oh, it was so-so. This music. I made some miso soup.
It was invigorating.
It was. I don't think she liked it. Okay. So the farming stuff, you can get tons of veggies that you can use you can give to people around town or whatever. You can use it to cook meals. As you level up your farm, you can do more meals and stuff like that. And then there's also this like side business over here that, if you take a look at the orders, it'll say...
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot. Any 10 produce. Okay, so that's easy. So here, I got a lot of... Here, sweet potatoes. Let's go nuts with the sweet potatoes. Onion. I got onions. Oh, I need 5. Okay. Let's see if I can satisfy. Not really a lot. Green onions? I don't have enough. All right, well, I'm just going to do the one produce item thing. Deliver those. Sends her out. She delivers it, comes back, you get money. So, like, this is there are a lot of, like, quick one-off side things where, the karaoke, the serving the noodles, things like that. And then this is kind of like a more, like, you are building this thing out. You are leveling up your villa. You are leveling up your farm. You can use it to do numerous different types of mini games with the vegetables. It's not a full deal Stardew or that Disney Pervert game. But I was very happy to see this in here because I love shit like this. And as you level it up, you, like, unlock these like slice of life vignettes with this girl and have chats with her or whatever. It's whatever.
You help her solve her trauma of her dead parents with farming.
Exactly. Everyone's learning lessons here in this game. Boy, Jan, any questions or anything here? I feel like I've shown a lot of side stuff, but I don't want to show too much.
Yeah, maybe let's just beat up some dudes one more time.
That sounds good. Let's do it. I'm sure we'll find some ne'er-do-wells.
Oh, there was the dog.
Here, let's. Man, I want to drink and then I'm gonna kill someone.
There we go. Yeah. If anyone has ever been curious about the Yakuza series, but has felt intimidated by how many games there are, this is definitely a good one to check out.
Yes.
And you can spend an obscene amount of time not doing the main story.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think I can see the percentages here if I save, and I want to say the percent I'm done with the game is kind of low, but the sub-story stuff is insane. So if I go...
I think I saw something like 26 or...
Yeah, so I'm 23% done with the game, but sub-stories I'm like 64% done. And I've got less than 16% of the diligence record. So like, I'm 31 hours into this. I've played this game a lot, and I think I've got a lot to go. But man, I've not gotten tired of it. It has been super duper fun the entire time. Let's find some dudes to kill as we head out. I'm wary of heading too close to that pink arrow, because that's where story stuff's gonna happen. You're my dude.
You definitely look like you want to fight.
Oh, I want to see a bear.
Oh, please.
Bear's not ready.
Oh, the bear's recharging.
Okay. See if we can get the bear.
Charge up there.
And I didn't really go into it too much, but it's got the heat actions and stuff. If you're
sure.
Seen that before in these games. Let's do Goddess's Touch. So the green ones are kind of like a health restoration type thing. Blue is... Well, hang on. See ya!
Essence.
It's probably a good thing to go out on. A bear mauling a dude.
If I saw this on the streets, I would stop doing crime.
Oh my god, I would re-examine everything about my life, yes.
I'd create a community outreach program, get people off the streets.
I'm just murdering dudes.
You just shot that man.
Point blank after
sicking a
slicing
bear
him.
on him.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't really acknowledge it. He's never just like, oh, I killed a bunch of dudes. And they're usually just like holding their chests and grunting afterwards. But these dudes are dying.
Like, oh, yeah, you just stabbed him in the butt.
Mania.
Meanwhile, everyone is just mania has ensued.
Jesus. Yeah, I think if you're over leveled or you're just like kicking their ass, they get super duper scared. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
I stepped on his neck and shot him in the stomach multiple times. Oh, chicken.
Please.
It's going to lay eggs. Oh, what are the eggs
blatant disregard. Oh, that's an egg.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
This game kicks ass.
In one random encounter, we beat up a gang.
Oh, they're fine. He's about to collapse, but he's fine after getting blasted.
Point blank. His
Are you
friend
gonna
got
join me
stabbed
after
in
I
the
shot
butt.
the shit out of you?
It's like, hey man, I respect you.
Yes. The chicken scared the shit out of me. All right. That's Like a Dragon Ishin. My goodness, I like this game an awful lot, if you can't tell.
There's a photo mode too.
Yeah, you can do this. You can do silly poses and stuff. It's fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, Jan, sounds like we're both enjoying our time with it. I would very much recommend this to people if you've ever been curious about this series. Thank you, Jan.
Thank you, Dan. Scout, shut up. I'm trying to work here. Don't be butch, Sean.